Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how I take care of my skin when my skin is looking absolutely horrible. There's texture, there's whiteheads, there's dryness. So this is essentially my winter time weekly or twice in a week skincare routine. So this is how my skin looks like once I'm done with my routine. You can see how glowy, nourished, healthy it looks and just illuminated, glowing from within. And look at that glow, by the way, just look at that. Okay, so the first thing or the first step to this routine is to start with a clean face. There's no rocket science behind it. It's very logical, very basic. You should have clean face before starting off this routine just for hygiene purposes and to have a clean canvas to work with, just how you want with makeup, the same way you want a clean face here as well. Now the next step is to take steam. Steam, I cannot even begin to tell you, has so many benefits. I'm going to insert a few benefits on the screen right now. But the main reason why I do it in this routine is because it opens up your pores. It helps the products you're going to use next penetrate better. And it also makes the products more effective when you use after you take steam. And it is essential to get rid of blackheads and whiteheads, and so that is why I take steam. This is the second step of doing this routine, and I do it until my face starts looking wet. So once I start feeling wet on my face, that's when I know I should stop and I should move with the next step. You can use your conventional steaming method. I just have this device. I have a video, a dedicated review of this on my channel. I'll put a card right now so you can check that out, but you can use whatever method of steaming you can. Next up, you have to exfoliate your skin. So exfoliation is going to make sure that you're getting rid of the dead skin cells, you're getting rid of any impurities that you have, clogged pores, and just cleaning your face in general. So I use the wine peeling jelly softener from Innisfree. Again, you can use any exfoliator that you have or any of your favorite exfoliator. You can also use physical exfoliants if you like it, but I generally like this one. That's why I'm using it. I take this on a cotton pad. I go with it on my skin, and once I'm done with the cotton pad, I take it again on my fingers just to really feel the dead skin cells melting off, because that's when you feel that it's happening. With a cotton pad, you're like, it's happening, yeah, okay, fine. But when you do it with your fingers, you're like, ooh, it is working. That is what I wanted, So this has to be my favorite step. I take my time in doing this. I go in circular motion, also massage my skin a little bit, go around my nose area, the chin area, around my mouth. These are my trouble areas, so I focus those areas a little bit better than the rest of my face. So with that we are done with exfoliation. Now before I move on to the next step, I take steam once more, not for a very long period, but just to make sure that my pores are still open for the next step, which is extraction. Now this is where it gets real. This is where you want to get nitty-gritty details, texture, everything out of your skin. So I mainly suffer from whiteheads and blackheads around my nose, a little bit on my chin and on my forehead. So that's where this tool comes in handy. This is an extraction tool. So basically you use this to extract your whiteheads and blackheads. I'm sure you guys know this, but if you are not, these are easily available in the market, so you can grab one for yourself for these at-home mini facials that you can do. So you can see here that I'm really taking my time and getting rid of everything, the whiteheads on my chin as well. Don't forget your chin, guys. Chin is where most of the texture settles, the whiteheads and everything. So do not forget your chin. And also around the corners of your lips, that's where I suffer from whiteheads too. So just take care, just look at your skin and see where you need the most attention. You can see my skin already looks quite vibrant now. Moving on to the next step is to target your trouble areas. Now this is where it gets personal. For me, my trouble areas are my nose, forehead and chin, again because I do have combination skin, and so I have to target it a little bit more than the rest of my face. You might not have this problem. You might have dry skin on your cheek or anything else in this. You want to target those areas in this step. I use this Java activated charcoal face mask in this step to get rid of anything else that might remain on my skin, because of two reasons. Number one, I do not want to irritate my skin trying to get rid of everything with that extracting tool, and number two, it's just easier to do it twice, because that way you're really making sure that you have gotten rid of everything that you might have on your skin. So I'm just applying it on the trouble areas, that is on my T-zone. You want to make sure that with this you go with 2 layers, because if you do just 1 layer of this mask, it is going to be painful. It's going to be painful while removing it. And now just sit back, relax, and just jam to your favorite song. Back to business, it's time to remove that mask. You can wait for it to dry completely, but even if it doesn't, if you still have a little bit of wet spots on the mask, you can still go ahead and remove it, because you can wipe off the wet portion from a tissue or just water. So you don't have to wait an eternity to remove it, When I removed it, I did not see a lot of whiteheads and blackheads, and that's why the first step comes in handy. The previous step comes in handy, where you're extracting most of it, and then whatever is left, you're going to take care of it with this mask. So once that is done, we are clear, our skin is clear, and now it has to be sealed, it has to be logged with moisture, and now we are ready to move to the last step, and that is to hydrate the skin. Now for hydration, you can use any of your favorite hydrating masks, but right now my favorite one is hands down this Ikai mask. I hate the packaging, by the way. The Ikai mask from Lotus, this is their sub brand, and I have been loving it a lot. They have a lot of variants, so you can choose from it, but this one, the berry souffle one, is my favorite, definitely. Then you just go ahead and apply this mask entirely on your face. Again, you can double up the layers on any area which feels a little bit extra dry than the other, because in this step as well, you're targeting the dryness, so you can do that as well. But since I did not have any dry patches or anything, I just went with 1 layer all across my face. Apply it, wait for it, and this mask does not dry down into a clay mask finish. It still feels the same way as you apply it, but when it is like 10 to 15 minutes, it's generally good to remove it. That's what I do, and I'm left with soft, supple, nourished skin. If you're already happy with the way your skin is looking and the way it is feeling, if it is feeling hydrated enough, you can stop at this step and continue with your skincare routine. But I do like to double up my hydration and moisturization game with a sheet mask. I honestly love sheet masks from Dear Packer, because these are just the right fit. Like, these fit you exactly where it should fit you, like, I mean, of course there's going to be a little bit of here and there, but still it fits you very well. You can use any sheet mask that you have. You don't have to have this Dear Packer one, but a lot of brands do it. Innisfree, Face Shop, just any brand that you have, because I feel like, in my opinion, I can be wrong, I feel that all sheet masks do the exact same, and that is just to give you like hydration and nourishment. I don't really see a huge difference in texture or just anything like that. But yeah, that's about it. 15 minutes max, and then I'm going to remove it. That removal process, though, it's so satisfying. But anyways, I'm going to massage it, take my time and massage all the left out serum on my skin. And what I generally do is I do not proceed directly with my skincare, because I feel like there's already enough hydration from the sheet mask. So I give it time, and before going to bed, which is after 2 hours of the process, I go with my skincare. And this is how your skin looks like: hydrated, supple, nourished, glowy, and just beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.